All right, so it appears that apparently everyone in the world is just remaking Brave Frontier, which completely fine, definitely completely fine. I would love to live in a world to where we have all these people remaking Brave Frontier, and once again, Gummy being like, guys, maybe we made a mistake about like killing this game and not making it offline because we have so many people remaking Brave Frontier in their own way, shape, form, however you want to say this. And yeah, I literally just found this earlier today. I was doom scrolling on Reddit as you do, and I saw remaking Brave Frontier, and you know me, I'm like the Brave Frontier guy, so I just thought, we cover this and see what it looks like. So it's a post. Does it say the author? Mastro Caleb. So they're doing this. Let's read this, see the gameplay, and then we're out of here. First things first, I do not know if this project will continue at the same pace as it's going now. I'm a single developer and I'm doing this mostly for fun. So if you hope to have a full functional Brave Frontier remake, you should wait patiently for the Recoded project. Okay, I'm glad that was said, like frame one out of the way, basically I'm doing this for fun. So you know, basically to just wait for Recoded. I am glad that this was just said, like, first things first. That's out the way. Um, I've been in the process of coding from the ground up a simple version of Brave Frontier in Unity for 2 weeks. I wanted to share with you the current progress as there might be some old players that would love to replay the game, even if it's only for the early game, but hopefully more than that. I do agree. Definitely do agree. I think honestly, if we just had any way to play Brave Frontier, I don't think we would care if it's like early game, late game, as long as we're able to have Brave Frontier on our phones, uh, PC, because that's where Recode is going to be. Basically, as long as we can log in, I think we would all be fine with it just basically being like a little demo, basically a little appetizer, as you will, until we get recoded. So I'm not mad at this so far. Right now, I have a basic but not too basic combat system in place, and also a script that renders and animates most units available. This is thanks to Blue Arc Spray Frontier. Sorry, uh, BFF Frame Animator Project. So there's a project here that helped me reconstruct a script to read animation files and the files containing graphic composure of units. My plans are to hopefully release a bare bones version of Brave Frontier somewhere in the near future, and then gradually upgrade the game to add gameplay and functionalities. My project doesn't plan to reinvent and recreate Brave Frontier totally. It should just be looked at as a version to play during the development of Recoded. I am not affiliated with the guys making Recoded, and my plan is not to create competition, but rather help the community that loves this game so much. You can ask me as many questions as you want in the comments. I'll try to respond to the best of my ability. So, oh, okay. So it looks like bro just made his account recently. So yeah, let's see what this looks like, and go from there. I will say before I watch it, I will say it is crazy how we have people doing all this. I just outright, man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought killing a game would bring out all these people who are able to code and stuff? Who would have thought? I have no idea if there's any audio playing or anything. I mean, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Like, it is very very bare bones as they said, but I mean, honestly, I think this if they work on this more, I think it could be more better. But for this just being basically just like a very simplified version of Brave Frontier, I think this is fine. I think this is, like I said, amazing that we have a bunch of people doing stuff like this because I sure as hell can't code, and I think it's good that people are doing this. It just shows how like this game has a very dedicated fan base. Like, bro, I don't think with any other game that's around you would see you wouldn't see people doing stuff like this. Like I don't think if actually no, I was gonna say I don't think if Genshin were to shut down, I don't think you would have people engineering stuff like this, but you never know because Genshin is really popular, and though I don't think Genshin is ever gonna die because it makes too much money, but I don't know, and they'll probably just make the game offline because I still don't get why Gummy did that for a little bit. They're like, all right, guys, we know you like Brave Frontier, so we're gonna let you guys play the game offline for like a few months, and then they're gonna be like, you know what, man, give me that shit back, and they just like take that away from us. I don't understand it. I wish they would have just kept it offline and did it that way, or like what other things have done when they shut down, to where it's like basically once the game goes offline, you can spend money, like I think like $5, and you just have like your own little server, like what Animal Crossing did. Because I think that's a great idea. Brave Frontier could have did that. They would have made a lot of money because people still would have wanted to play the game, and I just don't get why they didn't do that. Like Gummy, you guys would like not like money to do that, to not do that. But yeah, just wanted to quickly discuss this because now we have how many like fan projects of Brave do we have? Because we have Recoded, we have another one that I covered, another one that I covered, and now we have this one. So I think 4. I mean, as long as we're able to get one of these playable more sooner than later while we wait for Recoded, I'm fine with that because I definitely, obviously we know Recode is going to take a very long time for it to be made, and like I said, this is fine to have this until it fully comes out, but I guess we'll have to wait and see if and when this comes out. But I'm excited. Once again, Gummy, you fools! I don't know why you guys just didn't make Brave Frontier offline instead of killing it the way you did, but whatever. And shilling NFTs to us, but that's a topic for another day. But yeah, Brave Frontier, another offline remake of the game. Hopefully this comes out sooner than later. I'll leave the link to this in the description because I'm probably going to keep my eye on this to see the progress of this. But yeah, Brave Frontier remake, somewhat, coming to a phone, PC, something near you soon. Maybe. I don't know.